Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and held your own gaze? This mirror, this simple reflection, can become your most powerful weapon if you learn how to use it the right way. This mirror trick isn't magic, it's psychology. A kind of psychology that can attract anyone toward you, make them think about you without you saying a single word, just by changing something within yourself. Because when you start seeing yourself the way you want the world to see you, the world slowly begins to see you that way too. Today in this video, we'll talk about the mirror trick, a technique that doesn't just boost your confidence, but transforms your presence in a way that people start noticing you, feeling inspired by you, and most importantly, they're drawn to you effortlessly. But this trick only works when you don't treat it as just a technique, but as an inner transformation. This isn't some cheap hack. This is the inner quest, the search for the person inside you, the one you may have even forgotten. Today we'll understand how standing in front of the mirror can not only change you, but also shift the perception of every person who once ignored you. And the best part, once you learn this, no one will be able to ignore you again. But what exactly do you need to say to yourself? What do you need to make your mind feel when you look into the mirror so that the other person, no matter who they are, becomes captivated by you? To find out, make sure you watch this video till the very last second. The first technique, meeting yourself in the mirror. A mirror might seem like a simple thing, but it can become the deepest psychological tool in your life. Because when someone looks at you, they see exactly what you show them. Think about it. If every day you see yourself as weak, tired, broken, or worthless, why wouldn't the rest of the world feel those same vibes? But when you flip the script, when you stand in front of the mirror every morning and see yourself like someone who's here to conquer the world, the entire atmosphere absorbs your energy. That's the mirror trick. The first step, looking at yourself with a gaze no one else has ever given you. Not just your face, your eyes, your posture, your silence. Fill every part of yourself with a power that pulls people in. Have you ever noticed? Some people walk into a room without saying a word, and all attention shifts to them. They don't need flashy cars, expensive clothes, or millions of Instagram followers. So why? Because they've learned to make their presence speak for itself. And that only comes from an inner journey, one that starts in front of the mirror. Every day, stand in front of the mirror and ask yourself one question. Am I really who I'm showing the world? Then look into your own eyes, deeply, because that's where you'll find your truth. At first, it'll feel scary, uncomfortable. But after a few days, this habit will turn you into someone people can't forget. Because when you become special in your own eyes, the world starts seeing you as special too. Ever seen a girl who looks average, but people are still drawn to her? Those are the women who love themselves, the ones who smile at their reflection, the ones who look into their own eyes and promise, I am extraordinary. They're so deeply rooted in their self-worth that nobody can ignore them. That's the mirror trick, filling yourself with so much glow, so much attraction that people can't look away. And that's the psychology at work, when you make someone think about you without saying a word. Now the real question is, if just standing in front of the mirror is this powerful, what exactly should you say? How do you say it? What words should you repeat every day to make your vibe, your presence, and your personality magnetic? Want to know the next step? Then keep moving forward with me on this inner quest, because the next part will change everything. The second technique, the real magic of the mirror trick, words that build magnetism. Now that you're standing in front of the mirror every day, just looking isn't enough. You need to say the words to yourself that no one else ever has. Why? Because the world won't take you seriously until you start recognizing your own worth. So the next step? Every morning or night, stand in front of the mirror and say these 5 powerful statements out loud. I don't need anyone. I am enough on my own. When you say this, you cut emotional dependency. People only start respecting you when they sense you could walk away. Whoever left my life, I'm grateful because they awakened my inner strength. This line sets you apart. Most people break down, but when you smile through the pain, others think, there's something different about this person. I am the energy people feel, whether I speak or not. Saying this changes your body language. Your walk, your gaze, your presence starts radiating vibe. I'm getting better every day, and I don't need anyone's approval for it. This kills insecurity. When you validate your own growth, others start seeing your value too. I'm the kind of person people remember because I was never normal. This hits hardest. People remember those who stand out, and this line sharpens your uniqueness daily. Now imagine this. You're getting ready in the morning, soft sunlight on your face, standing in front of the mirror, repeating these 5 lines slowly with conviction. At that moment, your brain is recording your vibe. Your face starts glowing. Your eyes gain a steady depth. And that's when you're unlocking your inner magnetism. One more secret trick. Eye locking with yourself. When you stare into your own eyes in the mirror for 30 seconds without blinking, you activate a psychological trigger. This is called neural anchoring. Your brain gets the signal, I'm not ordinary anymore. My time has come. But here's the big question. You've spoken powerful words, locked eyes with yourself, felt the shift. But how does the person you want to attract actually feel your energy? Without texting, without speaking, can they really be drawn to you? Want to know the next level of the mirror trick, where your presence carves a space in someone's mind without a single word? The next part will change everything. The third technique, the power of presence that pulls people in. You've learned to speak to yourself in the mirror. You've anchored confidence. You've awakened your inner vibe. But now comes the real game. How does the other person actually feel your energy? Think about this. You're standing silently in a room. You haven't spoken. You haven't even looked at anyone. Yet someone's attention keeps drifting toward you. Their mind keeps pulling them to glance your way. That's the power of presence. True presence is built on 3 psychological signals. 1. The power of stillness. If you're always restless, checking your phone, laughing nervously, fidgeting, you seem ordinary. But when you sit calmly, just observing, people sense you're thinking on a deeper level. And that intrigue pulls them in. Stillness equals mystery plus control. And with this combo, people stop underestimating you. 2. The calm power in your eyes. Your gaze should carry a quiet intensity, one that makes others slightly nervous. Because when you hold eye contact without fear, the other person either feels a connection or a challenge. In both cases, they can't forget you. Your eyes become attention magnets. And if you've practiced in the mirror, this happens naturally. 3. Energy transfer without words. This is the deepest part. Every person has a psychological aura. When you look at someone, your brain sends microsignals to their unconscious mind. If you're calm, confident, and not needy, their mind starts wondering, why can't I stop thinking about this person? That's the real magic of the mirror trick. You don't have to touch them. You don't have to call or text. You don't even have to speak much. Your presence alone leaves an imprint. Imagine this. You meet a girl for coffee. You barely talk, but when you do, you hold eye contact. You're not restless, not desperate. You just make her feel seen, without any agenda. Then when she leaves, hours later she catches herself thinking, what was it about him? I've never felt that before. That's what the mirror trick activates. If you've understood this, you haven't just learned a concept, you've unlocked an inner weapon. Now tell me in the comments, have you ever made someone feel this way? Or has someone left such a deep mark on you that they still echo in your mind? If yes, then it's time to truly know yourself. Because this mirror trick isn't about controlling others. It's about awakening the powerful you hidden inside. Like this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to Stoic Nori, because this journey is just beginning. The inner quest has just begun. Are you ready?